Hey guys, Dadtries, and this is the biggest waste of $10 I have ever spent in my entire life. So before I get into this one, let me start by giving you kind of a little bit of background, kind of peek behind the curtain to my actual criteria when it comes to selecting a game that someone hasn't recommended. And first and foremost, I owe an apology because someone did suggest a game to me, and that was about 4 weeks ago, and that was from Ha5, and I'm sorry if I pronounced your username wrong. But he told me I should check out War Pips. Yeah, he's absolutely right that that game actually slaps. I haven't quite yet done the review for it, of course, but I have been playing it. But then I saw this one, so here's what caught my eye. This game is a 10 out of 10 on the Steam review currently as it sits. It is about 6,000 reviews, 97% positive. It was a $10 game, and just by looking at it, looking at the cover, the art, I should say, it looked like fun. It kind of, the screenshots made it kind of look like the playstyle was a little bit like Pokemon, but obviously much darker. So I wasn't really put off by the animation style. I thought, let's give it a chance. It's 97% positive. How bad could it be? Heck, it might even be an awesome game. And that's what I look for. That's what I prey on. I prey on new releases that have good reviews, sometimes mixed reviews, but this channel is really all about trying to save you guys some heartache when it comes to the games that are being released on Steam, because there is so much actual filth out there that someone needs to sort through them. Someone needs to be a source of truth and tell you what's actually worth playing. And let me jump right to the chase. This game is not worth playing. This is a 99-cent game tops, and it's only a 99-cent game if you're more into simping over this anime art style cleavage that is Ashley's breasts. The developers here, I think I would probably have no issue with them if instead of making a video game, they made a comic book, because that's what you're getting. This game is you walk around the map and you interact with anything possible that comes up with a little eyeball icon that says, hey, you can interact with me. And then it gives you some snarky interaction, or it says you found an item. Big deal. And that's the quote-unquote light puzzle solving that you get to. If you read the description of this game, it says there's some light puzzle solving. No, it's a matter of, have you interacted and pushed enter on the right thing that's drawn into the map. I have had more fun and more entertainment value of this same type of game for free on Flash Games or addictinggames.net back in the year 2003. I mean, that's the kind of thought input that went into this game that they are charging $10 for. It's just abysmal. And I guess I don't know what I'm missing out on, really. I don't know how this game is overwhelmingly positive at 97%. Maybe this is extremely targeted and I missed the memo, but I don't look at those kinds of things. I just look at what's given to me on the Steam store page. It's a new release, overwhelmingly positive, 6,000 positive reviews. Absolutely, yeah, why not check it out? But it's just terrible. Honestly, if you're into dark humor, comic book style animation, take that $10 and go buy a copy of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. It is made by the same guy who did the Invader Zim show, but much darker, much more geared towards adults, and it's very good. And it's much more entertaining than this, and you don't need to sit at a computer. You can bring it with you anywhere. And that gets me to my next point. Playing this on the Steam Deck, it does run. It actually plays just fine. Controller support's fine. There's only 3 buttons you need, except for one of those buttons didn't work. The start button, which is how you bring up the menu to quit and look at your items that you have, it didn't do anything. That didn't work. I don't know if others are having that same issue, but didn't work. It runs fine on the Steam Deck. There's no real operational issues. It does autosave, so the way I saved, I just exited the game and uploaded to the Steam Cloud. It worked just fine. My warning to you, if you are gonna ignore what I'm saying and buy this game on the Steam Deck and play it for whatever reason, is make sure you play it sitting up, because this game is one that is gonna end up causing you to fall asleep, dropping your Steam Deck on your face. It happened to me. I hit myself in the face with my Steam Deck, and I was irate. It's just not fun. I don't know what I'm missing here. I don't know why. I just can't wrap my head around why 6,000 people like this game. It's shit. It's trash. I'm at a loss, and somehow I still know deep down I'm going to get hate for this review. Somebody out there is going to watch this review and say, this is the best game I've ever played in my entire life, and I'm not mentally prepared for that. I don't know how I'm going to react to it, because this is just terrible. I mean, honestly, they're capitalizing on the fact that they have this big-tittied goth, and you play both characters, and eventually you get to make a decision on if you want to sleep with her, even though you're her brother. And people lost their mind over it, and they think it's the greatest thing ever. It's not my cup of tea. If it's yours, great. But honestly, getting to that point is painful. I got so sick of wandering around the same few maps over and over, even progressing through the chapters. Seriously, this should have been a comic book. Because at least if it was a comic book, I could soak it in diesel and burn it like the festering pile of feces that it is and be rid of it for the rest of my life. But that's it. I don't want to talk about the game anymore. I unfortunately have played way too long to get my money back from Steam, so I'm stuck with it. I'll probably remove it from my account. I will never play it again. If you know what it is I'm missing in this, and I mean, I put my time in, okay? I kept thinking it was going to get better. It never got better. But if you know what the point is that I'm missing here, let me know in the comments. If I saved you from buying this game, toss me a like. I think I at least deserve that. And consider subscribing. A lot of you that watch my videos are not subscribed. It's totally okay. But if you'd like to get alerted when I do come out with new content that saves you from this kind of trash, hit the subscribe button. It might come in handy. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.